your student body president, and I want to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023.
And I'm Aaron Watson, Senior Class President. At this time, we invite you to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the national anthem performed by our senior chorus.
As the principal of Denmark High School, it is my distinct honor to extend a warm welcome to all graduates, family members, friends, and distinguished guests as we honor the class of 2023. At this time, I would like to introduce the people on stage who are here to share in your graduates' achievements. Honored guests, please rise and remain standing as I introduce you. Our Forsyth County Board of Education members, Ms. Darla Light, Chairperson, Ms. Lindsay Adams, Vice Chairperson, Mr. Tom Cleveland, Mr. Wes McCall, and Mr. Mike Valdez. Thank you, and you may be seated. Also joining us on stage tonight are representatives from the school system, Dr. Jeffrey Bearden, our superintendent, and Ms. Leanne Rice, Associate Superintendent of Teaching and Learning. All of these dedicated leaders have an unwavering commitment to the students of Forsyth County, and their support of Denmark High School is much appreciated. Tonight we have a bouquet of flowers that are placed in a seat to my left beside the stage. These flowers are placed in memory of our senior student, Emma K. Brown, who passed away in March of this year. Please join me in a moment of silence as we pay honor to Emma tonight. Thank you. I have several other individuals on stage that I would like to recognize at this time. Rohit Sinthal, if you will please stand. He is our star student and scored a 1590 on his SAT in a single sitting. That means he missed one question. He was also selected as the star student for Forsyth County Schools. Rohit selected Mr. Eric Arnold as his star teacher. Please stand, Mr. Arnold. I would also like to recognize the 2022-23 Denmark High School Teacher of the Year, Ms. Suzanne Burtz. Ms. Burtz represented Denmark High School well and was one of 7 finalists for Forsyth County's Teacher of the Year. Thank you, Ms. Burtz. I would also like to recognize tonight Ms. Erica Nelson, who is the senior class sponsor. She coordinated our senior event and the senior week. Thank you, Ms. Nelson. And then lastly, this event would not be possible without our graduation sponsors. We have Ms. Terry Schneider, and we also have Mr. Thurston Howard. Mr. Howard led the charge and organized and finalized the details for tonight's ceremony, so thank you to both of them. Finally, I would like to recognize and publicly thank the faculty and staff of Denmark High School who have shown tremendous dedication to our students over the last 4 years. Thank you, staff. At this time, it is my honor to recognize the 2023 Denmark High School salutatorian, Shreyas Gadaji. Shreyas, if you'll come forward. Shreyas constructed a playground for a local temple to earn the rank of Eagle Scout. He also founded a registered nonprofit organization that partnered with schools to teach English to underprivileged kids in 3 countries, Colombia, India, and Laos. He was a research intern for the Crayfish Creek Restoration Project, and that work was recently recognized by the mayor of Sugar Hill. Shreyas also contributed to a nonprofit that addressed the medical oxygen shortage in India during COVID by creating dynamic features on the website through Java, HTML, WordPress, and CSS. He will be attending Georgia Tech in the fall and will major in computer science. Let's give a round of applause for our salutatorian, Shreyas. And now it is my honor to recognize the 2023 valedictorian, forward, Rashid Sakar. Rashid has been a Georgia Tech STEP intern where he built a prototype lunar rover with the assistance of other students and professors. He is also an Eagle Scout. For his Eagle Scout project, he was able to fundraise and build bookshelves to help his community temple. Additionally, he is an SAT math tutor for College Board, where he tutors students throughout the U.S. Rashid plans to attend Georgia Tech in the fall and major in aerospace engineering. He plans to one day work for NASA and help our country with future space exploration and projects. Please join me in a round of applause for our valedictorian, Rashid Sarkar. Whenever someone outside of our school setting realizes that I am the principal of Denmark High School, they talk about how lucky I am to be the principal of such a beautiful school. I know that they're talking about the facility, the vastness of the grounds, and the building itself. And while I feel very fortunate to be the principal of the wonderful space that we all enjoy, my greatest fortune comes from the beauty inside the building itself. Tonight, I want to take a few moments to talk about the true beauty of Denmark High School, and in particular, the beauty of the students joining me on the floor tonight, the class of 2023. Tonight, we are honoring 630 graduates, the largest class in Denmark's 5-year history. Many of you faced challenges in high school, Some of you had food or housing insecurities. Some of you had health crises. Some of you faced language barriers. Some of you had to work full-time jobs. And some of you suffered tremendous personal loss. And yet, here you are, with your caps and gowns on today as part of the class of 2023. There is true beauty in you and in your accomplishments. Tonight, this graduating class has earned over $2.1 million in scholarships for college, not including Hope and Zell Miller. And we have 178 honor graduates and 195 highest honor graduates. And this graduating class has 10 National Merit finalists. We have students who will join the workforce, the military, including the Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, and Marines. We have students planning to attend Stanford, Dartmouth, Boston College, Carnegie Mellon, NYU, BYU, the Institute of the Arts in Barcelona, SCAD, the School of Art Instruction of Chicago, Emory, Mercer, the University of Georgia, and Georgia Tech. Also, tonight we have 56 first-generation graduates. And over half of those graduates are planning to attend college, and there's real beauty in that. We have students all across this floor who participated in extracurricular activities, helping Denmark remain in the limelight for the state. We have students who won at the state and national levels and earned the right to compete at the international level in DECA, FBLA, FCCLA, FFA, HOSA, and TSA. And our FBLA chapter was recognized as the best chapter in Georgia, earning the distinction of Chapter of the Year at the State Leadership Conference. Our students also won the top honor for the state in vet science as well. Our fine arts department continued to be recognized at the state and national level. Our band program was a rising star with superior ratings and performances, and our art students had works hung in the state capitol and in district collections. Your short films, interactive coloring book, and sculptures, drawings, and paintings brought much beauty into our school, county, and state. Denmark Thespians allowed us to travel to the streets of New York for a newspaper strike and to the cell blocks of Chicago, receiving Schuler nominations and Schuler awards along the way. They were also crowned the 7A GHSA state champions for literary, a historical accomplishment for our students. 2 of our students were seniors on this team. We have Elizabeth Guy, who won the state championship for girls solo and was part of our girls trio state champion team. And we have Daniel Evans, who won the state championship for solo dramatic interpretation. In athletics this year, football, softball, volleyball, boys and girls basketball, boys soccer, and track all advanced to the state tournament. Additionally, our boys baseball team won the region championship for the 3rd year in a row and made it to the round of 16 in state playoffs. Our competition cheerleaders placed 6th overall in state, and our dance team was 2nd in the state in Palm. And for swim and dive, our boys swim team placed 8th in the state, led by senior Ryan Case, who was the state runner-up for the 50-meter freestyle. And for our girls swim program, Natalie Gilson was state runner-up for the 50-meter and was Denmark's first state champion in swim when she took first place in the 100-meter freestyle. And recently, our girls soccer team won the 7A state championship. None of these accomplishments were easy, but these students participated in something larger than themselves and worked with others towards a common goal, making lifelong friends along the way. I believe there's beauty to be found in that. I feel that if we examine high schools across the nation, we would see some of this same beauty. So now I want to talk about some of the other beauty on our campus from this senior class. On Friday nights at home football games, we allow our students onto the field after a win. The students have to wait for a signal from us. This is it. To signify when they can enter the field. And when we look over at the gate, there are hundreds of students enthusiastically waiting at the fence, and when the signal is given, we get out of the way because our students sprint onto the field to celebrate. There is some beauty in students waiting for a signal to celebrate. But the real beauty occurred when our senior section leaders returned to the student section without being asked and picked up the trash. At no other time in my life have I found such beauty in garbage. And at one point in first semester, I had some senior students meet with me about the fact that seniors were going to participate in a senior skip day and share the date with me. And I said, you know I can't excuse that, right? And we don't condone a senior skip day. And these students replied, yes, we know. But in fairness to you, we thought you should know, and maybe tell the teachers too, so they're not mad when we don't show up for class. Wow, what a beautiful conversation. In November, we invited students to a class meeting where the College Board joined us to surprise Jose Martinez with a $40,000 Big Futures Scholarship. Jose, will you stand? Thank you, Jose. Jose was the first student in Georgia to receive this award. Our seniors and our juniors gave Jose a standing ovation and chanted his name over and over when he won, and some of you cried with happiness. I find beauty in the fact that students who may not have even known Jose were so passionate and so supportive about Jose receiving this honor. And at every event this year, at the homecoming dance, at prom, at the senior picnic, every event, the vendors found me afterwards and talked about how great our students were, how kind they were, how polite they were, and how respectful they were. They said that no other school in the area even came close to you. And at the end of these events, I thought about how lucky I was to serve as the principal of this school and how proud I was of you, our students, and realized how much beauty surrounded me. We are recognized as being the most diverse high school in this county and in the area, something we celebrate. We have students from all over the world with different backgrounds, religions, and political views, and yet you are friends with people who are quite different than you, and you coexist with people who do not share your same views. And I think we can all recognize the beauty in that. Thank you, students, for being kind to each other. Thank you for always helping us, and thank you for believing in the vision of our school. Thank you for engaging with us, for playing bingo, for being genuinely excited about a half-court shot made at a pep rally, and for the popsicles that followed. Thank you for giving the admin team a Valentine's party using your own money. And thank you for working our many events and really showing up, usually in suits. Thank you for cheering for each other and supporting and loving us. If we listen to the media, we will hear the negatives associated with young people. I say that those people, who are often quite noisy, are not looking for the beauty of this generation, for if they were, they would only have to look at you, the class of 2023. hope you will always know that while you were at Denmark, we saw you. We saw your achievements and the work that went into those achievements. We saw your kindness, we saw your talents, your enthusiasm, your goodness and generosity. We also saw your struggles. But most importantly, we saw your beauty. I have been in education for 30 years and have worked with thousands of students. But outside of my two personal children at home, my two little students at home, who are 18 and 23, I have never been as impressed and loved students the way that I love this class of students. It is your generosity and beauty that made that so easy for me. We live in a digital age where we compare ourselves to the edited versions of others, causing self-doubt. I hope that you will always recognize your value, your worth, and your beauty, and forever know that you are enough. I hope that you forever surround yourselves with people who recognize your beauty. We thank you for sharing it with us the past 4 years. I know I was so very lucky to be your principal. I cannot wait to see what beauty you take into the world beyond Denmark. I hope the world recognizes how lucky it is to have you, our beautiful graduates, in it. Thank you. With the class of 2020, we began a tradition to open the commencement addresses to the entire senior class. We had a number of students who participated in the tryout process, and I wish we had time for all of them to speak. But today we have 3 students who will speak as representatives of the senior class. Our first speaker is Palumi Lawal.
Good evening, class of 2023. I would like everyone to take a moment and think back to your first day of high school. Think about how you were feeling. Were you excited? Were you nervous? Were you nervous and excited? I remember being among a group of kids who couldn't have been more different, wondering how we would all fit into an already established mix. I also know that once we became more accustomed to Denmark, we didn't hold back. We joined clubs and volunteered. We made friends and danced at homecomings with those friends. We tried out, we auditioned, and we stepped out of our comfort zones. We cheered whenever Denmark would score touchdowns and baskets and goals. Yet, those were only some of our experiences. We also dealt with loneliness, anxiety, and depression. Knowing that these different realities occurred simultaneously led me to think deeper on our time spent at Denmark High School. What was real? See, reality is defined as the sum of all that exists within a system. But if we all had these different perceptions and experiences for the past 4 years, what was the reality of Denmark High School? While writing the speech class of 2023, I pictured a puzzle. See, when you first open a puzzle box, all the new pieces are disorganized, and it takes some time to find pieces that fit together, kind of like when we were freshmen. We were all scattered, trying to cling on to old friendships while making new ones, and grasping this new-formed idea that maybe we should start taking school seriously. As freshman year was coming to a close and the border of our puzzle starting to form, COVID hit, and each of us went through something unimaginable. We were forced to spend crucial moments of our development alone. During sophomore year, our puzzle was broken, and pieces were worn out, they were lost, and some pieces were even damaged beyond repair. However, when junior year arrives, it felt a little bit like freshman year in that we were given the opportunity to rebuild our puzzle, except this time we weren't brand new pieces. These worn out pieces had to relearn how to connect with one another and put themselves out there again, We had to find our footing in clubs and extracurriculars and rebuild what the pandemic had destroyed. And now, our senior year in high school journey has finally come to a close, and our puzzle has finally reached its completion. However, at this moment, I realized that this is no ordinary puzzle. See, the thing about this puzzle is that it's filled with pieces of different shapes, sizes, colors, backgrounds, and experiences. This puzzle blends each of our ethnicities and cultures and traditions. This puzzle showcases our wounds, shines light on all of our brokenness, and highlights all of our scars. I mean, look around. I present to you Denmark's mosaic. And wow, it is so beautiful. I'm not gonna cry. We each have been pieced together to make a picture that represents Denmark's reality. And what's crazy is our pieces couldn't have been more different, but their arrangement created something so beautiful. And I know now more than ever that our picture wouldn't be as timeless without my puzzle piece or yours. Class of 2023, we are about to enter a time in our lives when we'll embark on more adventures than ever before. So I urge you to dig deep and embrace the beauty that lies within your puzzle piece. We can't let the mistakes of our past and the hardships of our present deter us from the role that we have in the completion of many future puzzles. We're going to connect with new people, and we're going to reach new heights because we are each an essential piece of the puzzle called life. And I know my puzzle wouldn't be the same without God, my parents, my sisters, and my best friends. So, to my family, thank you for always being there for me, and I love you more than anything. Thank you for helping me see the beauty within my own puzzle piece. And lastly, I'd like to thank Denmark High School for giving my peers and I the opportunity to be a part of your beauty. It's been real. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Justin Jimenez.
Now, my piece of the puzzle looks a little something like this. See, if you head south along Highway 9, or as you're about to approach the county border, you find a little trailer park across from where the old Exxon used to be that goes by the name of Pine Ridge. Every morning, that little trailer park, just as the twilight paints the clouds, shades of gold and violet, you'll be able to hear the crank and idle of diesel engines and the crunch of gravel as you pull off from their driveways. They'll crowd under the pines and power lines along the main street like an armada on a voyage, each hauling their own payload on a hitch, whether it be a trailer full of weed whackers or wheelbarrows. And every summer, I'd hop on that metaphorical starboard right behind the rest of the fleet, riding shotgun in my dad's 99 Sierra, wearing a pair of sun-bleached tulle trousers and whatever raggedy t-shirt I found on the racks of the Goodwill off McFarland. Now, the thing about Pine Ridge is that it's not exactly a place you'd end up in had God granted you a silver spoon. And I think it's because he understood that it'd be too small and too brittle to claw through that thick, packed earth that sat atop the footing in those John Beelan developments. So instead, he gave me a rusty iron spade to get the job done quick and right. Shoveling mortar with that same spade made one grateful to have something as simple as a thin, paisley rag to drape over your neck, keep it from searing under that scorching southern sun, because those heat waves could put you in a daydream as your knees buckle under a cart full of bricks. And only the razor-sharp rebar that forebode a new patch on your denim could serve as the alarm clock. I'd take that cart, and instead of playing catch in the yard with a football like most kids, me and my old man would toss pairs of brickstone and other upstairs to scaffolding. And sometimes when their rough, almost serrated edges would pierce my palms, I'd take that rag out from under my hard hat, and I'd weave it between my fingers and clutch it tight in hopes of not letting my blood turn the soil beneath my glue-ridden work boots to any deeper shade of red. Once the school year came around, I picked up the pace with my studies and I signed up for whatever AP classes I could, because I'd come to the realization that a number 2 pencil weighed a whole lot less than a cinder block. When there's still only lint in your pockets, it's hard to quit cold turkey, so as soon as I turned 18, I applied for a job at Lowe's, where I'd spend months moving bunks of 2x4s and pallets of concrete around on a forklift. When lunch hour came around, I'd park my pickup under a street lamp and I'd sit in the truck bed with a textbook in my right hand and a PB&J in my left. I'd be in that warehouse even after the customers had left, and the fluorescent lights that hung overhead would shut off one by one, and I wouldn't get home until 10:15 for 40 hours a week. Now, everything I've just described may sound like I just ventured through my own personal hell, but truth be told, I don't think it was anything other than just another shade of our shared human struggle. Because what I'd failed to mention was that during those summers, I'd look out across the street and I'd be able to match the face of the kid carrying a 4x8 sheet of drywall in his hands to that of the kid I'd passed by in that half-empty 1200 hallway the year COVID hit. Just a few weeks after that, I'd see the guy from my freshman year PE class holding a roller and covered in streaks of white paint, standing within the bounds of half-built townhome walls. Almost 2 years after that, I'd bump into my stats classmate in a gas station wearing a pair of jeans with more patches than mine. On my way home from that warehouse, whenever I had to pick up a gallon of milk or a carton of eggs, I'd see familiar faces stocking shelves and working the checkout at Walmarts, Targets, Kroger's, and Publix's alike. You all walk with sore legs from practice and hunchbacks from study, but you carry on anyhow. Because on the days of those big AP exams, of those finals, if a raccoon were to sneak in through the window and take a seat at an empty desk, probably blend right in with the rest of the dark, baggy eyes in the room. A testament to the holy all-nighter. And it'd be hard to say that life is going to get any easier after high school. Because if you ask any of the older and wiser folk around you that have been through it, that have been through life, they'll likely tell you that there will be moments where you'll feel as though it shoved you to the ground when you're on your last legs. But when you're face down in that cold, hard, red dirt, I want you to promise yourself something. Promise yourself that you'll face your belly to the sky and you'll start counting. Count every single needle that hangs from those pine branches above. Count every single chirp and whistle that you hear from the robins and warblers that fly past. Count every single blade of grass that you feel brushed in the tips of your fingers. And if you've counted so long that daylight's turned to dusk, I want you to count every single star that sits amongst those constellations in the night sky. And when you've counted until you can count no longer, I want you to realize that whatever number you may have come up with does not equal even a fraction of a percent of the probability that was you existing as the brilliant miracle of a human being that you are right here and right now. So pick yourself up out of that dirt, dust yourself off, take a deep breath, and get back to chasing after that dream that you've been working oh so hard for. Because you're here for a reason, and it makes no sense for you to stop now. I love you all. Thank you. Last but not least, I'd like to introduce Elizabeth Guy to the stage.
So let's flash back to one of the first days of senior year. I am sitting in the front row of Mr. Oswald's personal finance and economics class, and one of our first assignments is to take a selfie of ourselves and caption it with a word that we want to represent our senior year. Now, I'm very indecisive, and I genuinely could not think of a word to use, and so I asked Mr. Oswald for help, and he responded, triumph. Class of 2023, these past 4 years at Denmark High School, I believe we have triumphed. Triumph, to gain a victory and win. If you had told me back in 8th grade that I would be winning all of these things and witnessing my friends win all of these things in high school, I wouldn't have believed it. I've watched the friends that I've grown up with win region and state events and championships, scholarships, medals, state rings, letter jacket patches, and trophies to fill the cases that we have here at Denmark. We have countless banners with our names hanging in the school. We've celebrated our friends' names on the announcements, and we have cheered on teams as they've walked through halls on the ways to meets and championships. And the celebrations and traditions don't stop there. Just this year, as Miss Oliver has recognized already, the varsity girls soccer team won their 7A state competition, and our literary team won their 7A state competition. Our varsity baseball team dyed their hair blonde as a team for playoffs. The seniors on the swim team jumped into the pool with boxing robes on. Seniors on the equestrian team sent events to national level competitions. Seniors in the fine arts programs were recognized at various competitions, art shows, marching seasons, theater productions, and concerts. Athletes and musicians were selected to participate in all region and all state teams and musical ensembles. Dozens of seniors won academic awards like AP Scholar Recognition and National Merit Awards. And dozens of seniors have also been recognized during school and regional award nights for performances in the classes that we have here at Denmark. We had seniors that walked the halls, going all out for spirit weeks and days, representing Denmark well, with trash cans and mini fridges as backpacks. Seniors dressed up exactly like celebrities in dynamic duos, matching accents and tattoos. We all know that we cheered the loudest, and we filled our section of the gym with our class colors during our pep rallies. And as Miss Oliver has also recognized, we held a pep rally for Jose Martinez, who won the $40,000 College Board scholarship. Denmark is so special in that way. We have so many victories, and we have supported and celebrated each other throughout them all. We have countless accomplishments that we do sometimes tend to look over. So, class of 2023, today, I hope to encourage you to think back on your own personal victories and wins as the ceremony goes on. Remember what we've done here at Denmark, and remember the legacy that we leave. Triumph, to gain mastery and prevail. We all know the struggles that we have prevailed through these past 4 years. We had to learn how to navigate the school the second year that it was open. We were the class that had to walk into existing friendships, existing knowledge, existing levels of comfort within the school and its systems, and a movie filming, if you remember that. Despite all of that, we worked to build our own names within the school, and I'm proud to recognize you all as mentors to younger students. We've grown through that time of navigation to become great friends and leaders to those around us. We have prevailed through all of the struggles, and I know that we will represent our school well as masters of our education and trades. Denmark students will be representing the school well these next few years through branches of the military, top state universities, colleges around the country, colleges around the world, and specific trade school and workforce positions. Our mastery in the subjects that we are passionate about here at Denmark, like our school-specific culinary or vet science pathways, CTAE competitions and projects, and club events and community service, reflects so brightly from all of you, and I know that we will represent the school well these next few years. I hope we all never forget the roles that we've had on the lives of others in this school. Triumph, to be successful. To be completely honest, there is no set answer for success after graduating. There is no magic word or inspirational quote I can offer that will make this next chapter of our lives seem any easier. Every Denmark alumni, trusted family member, friend, and teacher will tell you something different. Our worn-out puzzle pieces, our sore legs and hunched backs that we've had to push through, and varied life journeys can at times seem like an obstacle that we cannot overcome. So I hope to leave you with this. Find your own definition of triumph. Remember all of your victories and wins. Remember how much you've grown these past 4 years, and remember that success is whatever you choose to make it. And in case you haven't heard it enough, be proud of our successes in high school. Be proud of this mosaic we have built and this story that we have created. Even if some of your greatest accomplishments these past 4 years have been making it into the school building, or making up your missing work, or getting to know your teachers, or making new friends, we all have triumphed. Mom, Dad, and David, thank you for always being there for me in my triumphs. To Miss Oliver and our other administrators, Thank you for being some of the loudest and most passionate people to support all of the triumphs we've had here at Denmark. To my family and friends, my teachers, Mr. Oswald, my directors, Mr. Grizzle, thank you for supporting my triumphs. Thank you for understanding when I would push through my busy schedule to look for more opportunities, and thank you for celebrating me when those opportunities eventually did become my triumphs. As we always say, we are more than enough. I encourage all of us today to reflect on our own triumphs, wins, successes, anything you would like to consider. Our triumphs will not be limited. Congratulations, class of 2023. Congratulations for your triumphs. And now it is my pleasure to join the Denmark Senior Chorus to perform For Good under the direction of Mr. Kirk Grizzle.
sometimes in education, we have to pivot just a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back to the choral presentation at the end. So at this time, Dr. Beard, I invite you to join me at the podium. Denmark High School class of 2023, please stand. Dr. Bearden, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the 2023 graduating class of Denmark High School. These students have met all the requirements for graduation and are prepared to receive their diplomas.
Ms. Oliver, parents, family and friends, faculty and staff, Forsyth County Board of Education, and the senior class of 23 of Denmark High School, by virtue of the power vested in me by the state of Georgia and through the Forsyth County Board of Education, I do hereby confer upon each of you the diploma for which you have qualified. Congratulations, class of 23.
All right. Denmark High School class of 2023, you may be seated. And now we're going to have Rashid and Trias, please lead your class to the stage. I would ask the audience members to hold applause until the end so we can hear all the names, but now it is our pleasure to have you walk across the stage.
Lindsay, you're still gonna tap? Lindsay, you're still tapping when to go. Rashid Sarkar. Shreyas Ravi Gadagi. Rohit Senthil. Rachel Marie Hicks. Aaron Taylor Watson. Balumi Talani Lawal. Anna Patricia Lavoy. Justin Jimenez. Elizabeth Lee Guy. Jasmine Vimal Bhakta. Addison Mackenzie Brent. Joseph Nelson Curry. Daniel Ellington Evans. Zachary Allen Feeney. Ria Kotha. Teddy Elizabeth Lowe. Braden Garrett Martin. Tatum Elizabeth Powell. Ezel Howard Thornton. John Paul Patrick Tormay.
Anthony Michael Webb. Dylan Ashley Williams Sanford. Zara Amir. Emerson Elizabeth Aber. EJ Adams. Iman Aksan. Arya Akbarshahi. Zoe Lingfei Eremita. Hannah Christine Norris. Sebastian Mosqueda Quintino. Andrew Reed Ullerding. Jacob Paul Allenson. Alexander Almanzar. Cedra Amro. Disha Anand Kumar. Brandon Thomas Anderson. Pearson Kai Anderson. Brianna Danielle Anglin. Danush Anoji. Amare Ian Anthony. Caleb Charles Apenis. Landon Ryan Armstrong. Connor Matthew Arneson. Akarshana Bhairavi Arun Kumar. Benjamin Joseph Ashtar. Faris Adnan Atich. Sophia Jasmine Austin. Leonardo David Azugaray Acevedo. Akshat Amit Bogday. Pranav Balaji. Nawin Srinath Balakrishnan. Emily Angelique Berengine. Camden Reese Barnett. Diana Alexandra Barreto Diaz. Kirsten Evelyn Bell. Meredith Cummings. Estefania Ramirez Olarte. Austin Jordan Bender. Sean Nicholas Benko. Gerardo Berrios. Madison Ann Berry. Braxton Amari Beth. Caroline Audrey Fenn Bible. Abhisar Bikani. Aman Binu Kasim. Lingraj Dayagondapa Biradar. Anais Jaden Blackman. Shani Block. Sanjot Satish Bodke. Ellie Bloom Bodenheimer. David Allen Bolt. Courtney Grace Booth.
Gavin Glenn Board. Miracle Kania Shemaya Bolden. Jatika Boyapati. Brooks Michael Brackett. Christopher William Bradburn. Nikita Robert Brahmanaya. Lila Grace Branch. Cameron Ryan Brandt. Lelde Louise Brantz. Danielle Elizabeth Bridge. Kaori Lachelle Brown. Maxwell Hayden Brown. Aiden Paul Brosina. Alana Takoy Bryan. Zachary James Bryant. Noelle Elise Brown. Mallory Simone Brick. Megan Monroe Bunker. Isabella Grace Butka. Kendrick Durand Bird Jr. Carson Scott Gibson Byrne. Alfonso Cabanas Hernandez. Kanye Nigel Keynes. Asilla Ray Samade Calhoun Tenhuben. Alexis Calixto. Rogel Camacho Jr. Marvin Camargo Castro. Ellery K. Campbell. Francesco David Capocci. Eva Lucia Cardona. Anna Grace Carroll. Alexis Julia Carter. Andrew Stewart Carey. Ryan Fisher Case. Johan Castillo. Antonio Castro Manzano. Cole Gregory Castronova. Nicole Michelle Celolici. Selen Ilis Centeno. Srija Reddy Chala. Aubrey Elizabeth Chester. Abiram Ranga Chilakamari. Akshay Chilakamari. Karthik Chilakapati. Topeka Chintala. Chandana Lali Dada Cheetah.
Du Choi. Ved Chiletti. Alexa Brianna Chuhan. Caitlin Maury Clanton. Taylor Nicole Kovac. Carson Michael Coughlin. Jordan Rachel Cohen. John Aiden Cook. Ana Julia Costa Lima. Caitlin Madison Counter. DeAnthony Micah Ethan Creighton. Charlie Johnston Cronier. Jordan Alyssa Crosby. Bandit Crystal. Emma Montgomery Colbreth. Chloe Elise Curtis. Allie Claire Danner. Alex Michelle Danner. Mira Yagnish Dave. Stephen John Davidoff. Bailey Austin Davis. Elizabeth Ann Davis. Turner Glenn Davis. Austin David DiCarlo. Samuel Del Cid Rothi. Catherine Miauza Dang. Rajan Krishna Deo. Arnav Desai. Sanjna Rushin Desai, Shri Desai, Dikshitha Devarasetti, Samir Dan, Alexandra Margarita Diaz, Hamilton Presley DeBoyan, Cody Richard Dickey, Miranda Maya Dix, Aaron Lily Donahue, Michelle Nicole Cole Tyson Dormini, Andre Bernard Dutois, Suzette Elizabeth Dutois, Solomon Fowler Stuckett, Sadie Kiara Marie Dunn, Jeffrey Apoku Duodu,
Muhammad Ali Durrani, Ryan Joseph Easley, Olivia Erica Edge, Ethan Eric Ellinger, James Nathaniel Elder, Nina Caroline Elder, Neha Elo, Mia Chanel Rasmus, Matthew Christopher Escalante, Akshay Nesri, Gwendolyn Abigail Fowler, Alexandra Courtney Ferris, Hamza Fawaz, Daniel Javier Herrera, Evan Xavier Floyd Miracle, Madison Elizabeth Fretz, Caden Michael Fricker, Jaden Tyler Friesen, Carly Elizabeth Fulton, Ritvik Kadam, Arwen Gracie Gaffney, Grace Elizabeth Gale, Erin Garduno Moreno, Samia Gar, Joseph Miguel Arabe Arriola, Jameson Alexander Gardner,
Emily Ann Gobert. Leighton Ireland Golden. Diego Alejandro Gomez Sanchez. Brian Gomez Roman. Zachary Warner Goodwin. Sanjana Sai Goku. Maria Jose Garcia Zapata. Austin Eric Grant. Ashley Nicole Gregorio Hernandez. Maya Lena Gray. Shampati Udasingh. Ashna Gupta. Ria Jasmine Gupta. Island Gurlek. Aditya Kumar Gupta. Angela Marlon Gutierrez. Catherine Ann Hahn. Jade Aaron Haman. Malek Hamid. Daewin Han. Tayton Scott Hanser. Treya Shrithar Hanamasagar. Andrew Mark Hardin. Nandani Ari. Ethan Tucker Harris. Isaiah James Harrison. Jordan Devon Harrison. Colton Kenneth Hauser. Kyle Elijah Henley. Thomas Harry Henley. Jada Gabrielle Sanaa Murphy. Michelle Andrea Herman McKenzie. Jose Guadalupe Hernandez. Isabella Catherine Hester. Joseph Harold Hibbard. Piper Penny Hill. William Joseph Hodges. Brian Christopher Hoffman. Layla Ashley Holmes. Yulian Alexander Halou. Skylar J. Hooper. Serial Horrible. Hannah Simone Horn. Suleiman Rafailovich Ismailov. Maria Elizabeth Jacob. Aryan Rajadov. Richard Wayne Jernigan. Stanley Jiang.
Daniela Giselle Jimenez. Talisa Marie Joby. Zoe Catherine Jodeci. Shrika Juganapal. McKay Johnson. Amaya Simone Johnson. Christian Samuel Johnson. Dylan Joshua Johnson. Haley Laura Jones. Deanna Renee Jones. Domine Michelin Jordan. Claudia Leanne Joseph. Joshua Henry Jurgis. Kirthana Kaswara. Lahari Shrija Kamapathu. Taral Prafu Kambarkar. Sarakshi Candle. Victoria Maranova Kennedy Road. Summer Veer Kapoor. Alexis Darby Karen. Griffin David Kasperzak. Pranav Raj Katak. Sai Trisha Kotuja. Caitlin Kelly. Owen Benjamin Kelvin. Riley Addison Kim. Charles Avery Kerr. Meghana Reddy Kasari. Nora Ali Kawalde. Brady Thomas Kilgore. Kaylee Rose Kilgore. Christopher Bales Kim. Kellis Sharon Kim. Madison Olivia Kim. Richard Maximilian Kimmel. Jace Edward King. Michael Elijah
Aditya Reddy Kadapali. Cameron Russell Kowalski. Nathan Thomas Krasula.
Ian James Cruckton. Hannah Elizabeth Kruger. Shri Sai Lakshman Kanderu. Kritika Lakshmana. Aditya Lakshmakant. Yuri Jeffrey Pereño Lariosa. Sarah Balaji Vaishayo Lase. Antoinette Sarah Lee. Diane Lee. Christina Lee. Julian Gerhard Lehman. Christopher Licona Morgado. James Ryan Lyman. Maxon James Lentz. Alexandra Catherine Lockhart. Druvitha Reddy Lokasani. Jade Bella Lopez. Nicholas Lopez. Brian Alfredo Lopez Canales. Douglas Francisco Lopez Peña. Brianna Ashley LaRusso. Ryan Michael Lozano. Rachel Liu. Elizabeth Lucas. Tori Cameron Lucas. Clara Elena Machado. Benefita Renee Kumar Reddy Mataretti. Marsha Mayuri Matachetti. Nia J.D. Magno. Hari Tushar Mahato. Samiksha Mahapatra. Patrick Joseph Mahota. Victor Michael Makarov.
Dana Paola Malacara. Berenice Maldonado Rodriguez.
Lasia Maladi. Anirudh Kumaresh Mali. Callie Elizabeth Mandras. Cameron Rose Maroney. Ian Elias Marshall. Michaela Joy Marshall. Kylie Hope Martin. Christian Alexis Martin Montez. Christian Albert Martinez. Jose Manuel Martinez.
McClure. Elijah Joel McCord. Ryan Bradley McDaniel. Keenan Philip McFarland. Nicholas Daniel McKenzie. Christian Paul McLean. Olivia Kaylee McMahon. John Andrew McDonald. Daria Grace Mead. Clark Meta. Hillary Rachel Mena Reyes. Stella Rose Menard. Samuel Robert B.C. Aiden Deepak Mehta. Cora Savannah Melios. Cassidy Joy Miller. Johnny Robert Miller. Lauren Marie Mills. Ishan Tushar Mirashkar. Anna Catherine Mitchell. Pranav Sai Mochela. Chad Christian Anthony Malloy. Sean Walter Monahan. Adriana Teresa Manet. Riley Alana Montgomery. Noah Foster Jocelyn Morales Guerrero. Kaden Kenneth Mullen. Kennedy Riley Malloy. Ryan Amir Mooney. Avery Isaiah Murphy. Shrutika Murugasan. Anthony Pasquale Mussolino. Jeevan Satupathy Nachiapat. Siddhi Gitesh Nadkarni. Meeth Mohan Nayak. Maya Anicia Narayan. Edmund Strudwick Nash VI.
Navneeta Krishna Naveen Smita. Zagni Milan. Jonathan Tyler Nelson. Akershani Devani. Helen Vu No. Alexis A. Wynn. Andrew So Maggie Lynn Odell. Shay Nasir Erikefe Ojerike. Victoria Souza Oliveira. Laura Oliveira Amarem. Riley Robert Olsen. Mariana Orozco. Jensen Reed Otwell. Octavia Victoria Paglioti. Thomas Emmanuel Pajares. Hannah Y. Puck. Naomi Pantoja. Davis Alexander Hayden. Arya Manesh Patel. Kavina Prakash Patel. Shlok Pankaj Patel. Tej Mihir Patel. Sean Thomas Patterson. Davis Miles Polk. Ansley Claire Payne. Holy Varsha Petapali. Praneeth Petty. Valentina Pelaez Ruiz. Ria Penumecha. Carla Orlette Perez. Victoria Georgina Perez. Ishmael Perez Lara. Cynthia Perez Martinez. Taylor Elise Pierce. Miguel Boizo. Mia Elise Pizarro Rome. Ashley Sarah Poe. Sarah Gretchen Portenka. Garrett Philip Powers. Anna Reese Pruitt. Whitney Briggs Pruitt.
Catherine Puga Montoya. Eunice Mege Hunt. Anish Punari. Brenwyn Jana Quigley. Brenda Quintero Cruz. Hashir Masur Karashi. Isabel Selwa Russian. Rakeem Mohammed Rahman. Aditya Ryan. Shreya Rajesh. Vanessa Ramirez. Josias Miguel Ramirez Iglesias. Brandon
Alyssa Sloan Rasmussen. Praveeth Rathan. Aura Raisoni. Arisha Fatima Raza. Anishka Anil Kumar Reddy. Rohan Reddy. Alexander Colorado Reese. Liam Randolph Green. Logan Michael Ryan. Jacqueline Rivera. Elena Rivera Martinez. Kate Joy Robbins. Addison May Roberts. Craig Thomas Roberts. Isabella Rose Robinson. Piper Kimberly Robinson. Dylan Grace Rodriguez. Perla Alexandra Rodriguez. Gabriel Antonio Rodriguez Acosta. Ansley Wells Rogers. Mirna Romero. Abigail Keeley Rossignol. Youth Rock. Ethan Alexander Rubio. Alexis Renee Rude. Garrett Allen Russell. Hope Annalise Russell. Nathan Ray St. Fleur. Keith Vinkai Sasha. Kira Abdallah Samar. Yash Saad.
Jordi Sanchez Guzman. Neva Kritika Saravanan. Rohan Sathisha. Annika Catherine Schubert. Ashley Taylor Schultz. Catherine Francis Selke. Zachary Lee Seidner. Mahita Senthil. Sachit Seth. Nidhi Sandeep Shah. Isabella Yale Shapiro. Sonia Sharma. Ivana Jolene Singh. Samra Singh. Lexi Catherine Sisson. Lasami Aliyah Suvanara. Ramapriya Srinivas. Siddharth Venkat Srinivasan. Ananya Narioni Sristi. Catherine Elizabeth Sahelchik. Nicole Julia Stark. Benjamin James Stead. Sebastian Taylor Stevens. Deshaun Jeremiah Stewart. Katie Michelle Strickland. Asia Monet Sumter. Courtney Alexis Sunmaker. Joshina Saran. Ashwika Surapanini. Darshana Surat. Catherine Quinn Surratt. Emma Irene Swicegood. Mahir Timur.
Grayan Maxon Tate. Kunal Rajesh Talareja. Ishita Uday Tambakar. Amelia Tang. Tyler Andrew Tessier. Lake Daniel Doman. Daniel Benoit Thomas. Cameron Ann Tilton. Kavik Matul Tavadia. Mackenzie Catherine Timmerman. Rebecca Latisse Tolliver. Catherine Alexis Talapoico. Nakai Hayden Tonwa. Christopher Andrew Trim. Everett Trump. Hazel Alawani Femi Tugi Bayele. Jeremiah Nicholas Turner. Carrington Elise Ulmer. Tanme Ashish Yodas. Shemarad Hadamovich Umarova. Delaney Sue Urquhart Foster. Jackson Ashley Valdivia. Patrick Andrew Vanderhoof. Akshara Varanganti. Ureli Vargas Garcia. Garish Maserati. Crystal Vega Delgado. Namita Sita Belichick. Tejaswini Satya Belichini. Duncan Reddy Baby.
Benjamara. Crystal Lynn Vincent. Hansini Vanjala. Fardin Wadu. Benjamin Michael Wagner. Cameron Reed Walker. Kaylee Elizabeth Walker. Lee Olivia Walker. Anna Louise Walters. Katie Selena White. Jameer James Warren. Anna Elise Warren. Jenna Grace Watkins. Joshua Jacob Wahab. Riley Adele Weir. Kushman Liana Valentino. Sydney Nancy Whitehead. John Charles Whitlow II. Madeline Christie Wilhelm. John Patrick Wilkins. Emmett Gerard Williams. Victor Amon Williams. Emily Page Williamson. Joshua Oliva Matthias Wolf. Thomas Henry Woodruff. Amay Krishna Yarlagana. Melina Yavari. Cole Miller Yearwood. Sujit Yenarula. Ansley Dana Young. Carter Young. Abigail Ann Zalewski. Thomas Joseph Zayat McCord. Carl Christopher Davies. Atreen Haseen Khani. Reagan William Howard. Nadeem Amir Munir. Danny George Nishant. Judah Francis Elizabeth Horn.
And at this time, we're going to have our senior chorus to come over to the side for our song. Hey, listen, thank you. We appreciate you coming back up for us.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
It may well be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part.
I think I can all say that was worth the wait. Denmark class of 2023, will you please stand? All right, Denmark class of 2023, you may now move your tassels. And if you would just be seated, please, be seated. If you'll have a seat for just 1 second, I'm gonna let you recognize some people. Graduates, it truly has been my honor to serve as your principal for the past 2 years. Thank you for the love and respect that you have allowed me to witness. Nelson Mandela said, in Africa, there is a concept known as Ubuntu, the profound sense that we are only human through the humanity of others, that if we are to accomplish anything in this world, it will be in equal measure be due to the work and achievement of others. I want to give thanks to the others in your life who have helped make today possible. First, your teachers, counselors, support staff, and other administrators, please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. Thank you. Grandparents, if you're in the building, please stand. Thank you. What about, do we have some siblings in the building? And also, what about some parents and guardians? Parents and guardians, please stand. Thank you. Hey, at this time, I also want to give a quick shout out to my personal family who have supported and cheered for me so that I could show up and support and cheer for you. So thank you to my family. We know that in education, you have many choices. Thank you for choosing Denmark. And parents and guardians, thank you for allowing us as educators to work with your most valuable resources. Many times as educators, we are asked, why are you in education? The answer is simple. Being an educator provides us the chance to work with students like you. You exemplify everything that is right with public education, and you instill in us a belief that tomorrow can be better than today. We do not say this often enough, but we are proud of you, and we are so glad to have been given the opportunity to spend the last 4 years with you. I hope you continue to make decisions that your future selves will appreciate. And remember that today and every day, it's a great day to be a Dane. At this time, I would like to invite Elizabeth Guy to the stage to perform Denmark High School's alma mater.
We sing this song of adoration to Denmark High. The friends we've made, the memories, they fill our hearts with pride. Dr. Denmark paved the way for our community, so we shall always honor her by helping those in need. Denmark High School, the Great Danes, all hail the blue and white. Forever we'll remember you and all our cherished times. Denmark High.
All right, graduates, you made it. All right, please remove the tassel from your cap. Cap toss. If you will, please stand. Okay, on my count, and then you're going to process out. On my count, toss your Dane cap in the air. 3, 2, 1. All right, graduates, please join your classmates in recessing from the arena. Congratulations.
Great speech. I want you to sit